Good morning, all. Good morning, all. Today our topic is prostaglandin. Today we are going to discuss about prostaglandins. This is Sudhakar Lakawat, Department of Pharmacology. The eicosanoids, especially prostaglandins, were discovered in 1935 by Swedish physiologist and Nobel laureate. These The eicosanoids, especially prostaglandins, were discovered in 1935 by Swedish physiologist and Nobel laureate Wolf von Euler and other investigators found that the extract of seminal vesicles of human semen lowered blood pressure and caused contraction of strips of uterine tissue. Von Euler coined the term prostaglandin because he assumed that the active material came exclusively from the prostate gland. That is why he named it as prostaglandin. So prostaglandins. Prostaglandins are the product of long-chain fatty acids. Prostaglandins are the product of long-chain fatty acids. Arachidonic acid is the precursor for the biosynthesis of all prostaglandins. So, arachidonic acid is the precursor for the biosynthesis of all prostaglandins. The enzyme involved in the formation of prostaglandin from arachidonic acid is cyclooxygenase. That is COX is the enzyme which is helpful in the formation of prostaglandin. The enzyme involved in the formation of prostaglandin from arachidonic acid is cyclooxygenase. The main prostaglandin in men are prostaglandin E2, prostaglandin F2 alpha, and prostaglandin I2. Another class of substance obtained from arachidonic acid by the action of lipoxygenase is leukotriene. Okay, the main prostaglandins are prostaglandin E2, prostaglandin 2F alpha, and prostaglandin I2. Another class of substance also obtained from arachidonic acid by the action of lipoxygenase enzyme, that is leukotriene. Okay, these are two forms of COX called as, there are two forms of COX, COX1 and COX2. COX1 is constitutive and it is always present and it is widely distributed. And COX1 participate in various physiological functions such as protection of gastric mucosa, homeostasis, and regulation of cell division. And COX2 is induced during inflammation by cytokines and endotoxin. There are two types of COX enzyme, that is COX1 and COX2. COX1 is constitutive, it is always present in the body and it is widely distributed. It participates in various physiological functions, protective functions, and protection of gastric mucosa, homeostasis, and regulation of cell division. COX2 is induced during inflammation by cytokines and endotoxins. So prostaglandin, they are unsaturated fatty acid derivatives containing 20 carbon that include a cyclic ring structure. And sometimes these compounds are referred as eicosanoids. Eicosa means 20 carbon atoms. And these prostaglandins are this prostaglandin synthesis is inhibited by NSAIDs. Thus, the understanding of NSAIDs require comprehension of the action and biosynthesis of prostaglandin. Role of prostaglandin as local mediators. Prostaglandins and related compounds are produced in minute quantities by nearly all tissues. They generally act locally on the tissues and they are rapidly metabolized to inactive product at their site of action. They are generally act locally on the tissues and they are rapidly metabolized to inactive product at the site of action. Therefore, the prostaglandin do not circulate in the blood in significant concentration. Thromboxane and leukotrienes are related lipids that are synthesized from the same precursor as the prostaglandins. Synthesis of prostaglandins. Arachidonic acid is the primary precursor of the prostaglandin and related compounds. Arachidonic acid is present as a component of the phospholipid of cell membrane. Arachidonic acid is present as a component of phospholipids of cell membranes. There are two major pathways in the synthesis of eicosanoids from arachidonic acid. Number one is cyclooxygenase pathway and lipoxygenase pathway. So there are two types of pathways are there. We are going to discuss about cyclooxygenase pathway. So membrane phospholipids. Membrane phospholipid contain arachidonic acid. So from membrane phospholipid, arachidonic acid is came, and from arachidonic acid, hydroperoxidase are formed and endoperoxidase are formed. From the membrane phospholipid, it is converted to arachidonic acid with phospholipase A2 enzyme. With phospholipase A2 enzyme, membrane phospholipid is converted to arachidonic acid. Okay, from arachidonic acid with lipoxygenase enzyme, it is converted to hydroperoxidase, and arachidonic acid is converted to endoperoxidase with cyclooxygenase enzyme. Okay, membrane phospholipid converted to arachidonic acid with phospholipase A2 enzyme, and this arachidonic acid is again converted to hydroperoxidase with lipoxygenase enzyme, and arachidonic acid again it is converted to endoperoxidase with COX enzyme, cyclooxygenase enzyme. So this hydroperoxidase again converted to leukotrienes, and this endoperoxidase again converted to prostacyclin, that is prostaglandin I, and prostaglandins, that is prostaglandin E and prostaglandin F, and thromboxane A. Okay, so corticosteroid inhibit phospholipase A2 enzyme and thereby inhibit the membrane phospholipid conversion to arachidonic acid. Okay. And corticosteroid also inhibit COX enzyme protein synthesis. Okay. And NSAIDs inhibit cyclooxygenase enzyme and thereby inhibit the conversion of arachidonic acid to endoperoxidase. And here dilutin inhibit the lipoxygenase enzyme and thereby inhibit the arachidonic acid conversion to hydroperoxidase. This is the synthesis of prostaglandin and leukotrienes. Cyclooxygenase pathway. All eicosanoids are synthesized via cyclooxygenase pathway. The related isoform of the cyclooxygenase enzyme have been described. COX1, cyclooxygenase 1, is responsible for the physiologic production of prostaglandin, whereas cyclooxygenase 2 causes the elevated production of prostanoids that occur in site of chronic disease and inflammation. So this COX1 is responsible for physiologic production of the prostanoids. COX1 is responsible for physiologic production of prostanoids, and COX2 causes the elevated production of prostanoids. that occur in the site of chronic disease and inflammation. This is the difference between COX-1 and COX-2. COX-1 is the constitutive enzyme that regulates normal cellular process such as gastric cytoprotection, vascular homeostasis, platelet aggregation, and reproductive and kidney functions. COX-2 is constitutively expressed in tissue such as the brain, kidney, and bone. It is expression at other site is increased during state of chronic inflammation. Its expression at other site is increased during state of chronic inflammation. COX-2 enzyme difference in binding site shape have permitted the development of selective COX-2 inhibitors. And COX-2 expression is induced by inflammatory mediator like tumor necrosis factor alpha and interleukin-1, but can also be pharmacologically inhibited by glucocorticoids. COX-2 expression is induced by COX-2 expression induced by inflammatory mediators like tumor necrosis factor and interleukin-1, but can also be pharmacologically inhibited by glucocorticoids. Induced by inflammatory mediator and inhibited by glucocorticoids. So this is COX-1 enzyme and this is COX-2 enzyme. This is substrate binding site and COX-2 substrate binding site. COX-2 has a larger and more flexible substrate channel than COX-1. And COX-2 has a larger space at the site where inhibitor bind. So when compared to COX-1, COX-2's inhibitor binding site is very large and very expansive, and it is very, very flexible, and it is very larger when compared to COX-1. Lipoxygenase pathway. Several lipoxygenases can act on chronic arachidonic acid to form leukotrienes. Several lipoxygenases can act on arachidonic acid to form leukotrienes. Anti-leukotriene drugs such as Zileuton, Gefileucast, Montelukast are the treatment option for asthma. Anti-leukotriene drugs such as Zileuton, Gefileucast, and Montelukast are the treatment option for asthma. So membrane phospholipid, from membrane phospholipid, arachidonic acid is came. Okay, from there leukotrienes came with the help of 5-lipoxygenase enzyme. From membrane phospholipids, arachidonic acid is formed. From arachidonic acid with 5-lipoxygenase enzyme, leukotrienes are formed. And it is inhibited by anti-leukotriene drugs like Zileuton, Gefileucast, and Montelukast. Actions of prostaglandin. The vascular actions of prostaglandin. Thromboxane A2 and prostaglandin F2 are a potent vasoconstrictor. Vasodilator prostaglandins, especially prostaglandin I2 and prostaglandin E2, promote vasodilatation by increasing cyclic adenosine monophosphate level and decreasing smooth muscle intracellular calcium. So vascular actions of prostaglandins, thromboxane A2 and prostaglandin F2 are a potent vasoconstrictors. And vasodilator prostaglandin, especially prostaglandin I2 and prostaglandin E2, they promote vasodilatation by increasing cyclic AMP level and decreasing smooth muscle intracellular calcium. Gastrointestinal tract. Most of the prostaglandins and thromboxane activate gastrointestinal smooth muscle. Longitudinal muscle is contracted by prostaglandin E2 and prostaglandin F2. Circular muscle is contracted strongly by prostaglandin F2 and weakly by prostaglandin I2 and relaxed by prostaglandin E2. Administration of either prostaglandin I2, prostaglandin E2 or prostaglandin F2 result in colic cramps. Administration of either prostaglandin E2 or prostaglandin F2 result in colic cramps. So, prostaglandin actions of airway. Respiratory smooth muscle is relaxed by prostaglandin E2. Respiratory smooth muscles are relaxed by prostaglandin E2 and prostaglandin I2 and contracted by prostaglandin D2 and thromboxane A2 and prostaglandin F2. Smooth muscle are respiratory smooth muscles are relaxed by prostaglandin E2 and I2 and it is contracted by prostaglandin D2, thromboxane A2 and F2. The leukotrienes are bronchoconstrictors. The leukotrienes are strong bronchoconstrictors. Platelets. Both prostaglandin D2 and prostaglandin I2 inhibit aggregation of platelets. Thromboxane A2 is the major product of platelet. COX-1 is a platelet aggregator and amplifies the effect of other more potent platelet agonists such as thrombin. Thromboxane A2 is the major product of platelet and COX-1 is a platelet aggregator and amplifies the effect of other more potent platelet agonists such as thrombin. So therapeutic uses of prostaglandins. Prostaglandins have a major role in modulating pain, inflammation and fever. They also control many physiological functions such as acid secretion and mucus production in the gastrointestinal tract, uterine contraction and renal blood flow. Prostaglandins are also among the chemical mediators that are released in allergic and inflammatory process. So, prostaglandins have major role in modulating pain, inflammation and fever. They also control many physiological functions such as acid secretion and mucus production in the gastrointestinal tract during the peptic ulcer and uterine contraction and renal blood flow. Prostaglandins are also among the chemical mediators that are released in allergic inflammatory process. Alprostadil. Alprostadil is a prostaglandin E1 that is naturally produced in tissues such as seminal vesicle, cavernous tissue, the placenta, the ductus arteriosus of the fetus, and therapeutically alprostadil can be used to treat erectile dysfunction. Therapeutically, alprostadil can be used to treat erectile dysfunction, to keep the ductus arteriosus open in neonates with congenital heart conditions until surgery is possible. Alprostadil is a prostaglandin E1 that is naturally produced in tissues such as seminal vesicle, cavernous tissue, and the placenta, and the ductus arteriosus of the fetus. And therapeutically, alprostadil can be used to treat erectile dysfunction, to keep the ductus arteriosus open in neonates with congenital heart condition until surgery is possible. Prostaglandin E1 maintain the patient's patency of ductus arteriosus during pregnancy. It maintains the patency of the ductus arteriosus during pregnancy. So, lubiprostone. Lubiprostone is a prostaglandin E1 derivative indicated for the treatment of chronic idiopathic condition, constipation. Lubiprostone is a prostaglandin E1 derivative indicated for the treatment of chronic idiopathic constipation, opioid-induced constipation, and irritable bowel syndrome with constipation. So it is a prostaglandin E1 derivative. It is indicated in the treatment of chronic idiopathic constipation, opioid-induced constipation, and irritable bowel syndrome with constipation. And lubiprostone stimulate chloride channel in the luminal cell of the intestinal epithelium, thereby increasing the intestinal fluid secretion. So, lubiprostone stimulates the chloride channel in the luminal cells of the intestinal epithelium, thereby increasing the intestinal fluid secretion. Nausea and diarrhea are the most common side effect of lubiprostone. Misoprostol. Misoprostol. It is a prostaglandin E1 analog and it is used to protect the mucosal lining of the stomach during chronic NSIDS treatment. Misoprostol is a prostaglandin E1 analog. It is used to protect the mucosal lining of the stomach during chronic NSIDS treatment. So, misoprostol interact with prostaglandin receptors and the parietal cells within the stomach. Misoprostol interact with prostaglandin receptor and parietal cells within the stomach, reducing gastric acid secretion. And furthermore, misoprostol has a gastrointestinal cytoprotective effect by stimulating mucus and bicarbonate production. Furthermore, misoprostol also GI cytoprotective effect by stimulating mucus production and bicarbonate production. Misoprostol is also used off label in obstetric settings for labor induction, since it increases uterine contraction by interacting with prostaglandin receptor in the uterus. Misoprostol is also used off-label in obstetric settings for labor induction. Misoprostol is used off-label during induction of labor, since it increases uterine contractions by interacting with prostaglandin receptors in the uterus. Misoprostol has the potential risk to induce abortion. Misoprostol has the potential risk to induce abortion in pregnant women. So misoprostol should not be given to pregnant women. If misoprostol is given to pregnant women, it will induce abortion in the pregnant women. Prostaglandin F2 alpha analogs: bimatoprost, latanoprost, tafluprost, and travoprost are prostaglandin F2 alpha analogs. These all are prostaglandin F2 alpha analogs indicated for the treatment of open angle glaucoma. By binding to prostaglandin receptor, they increase uveicular outflow, reducing intraocular pressure. Indicated for the treatment of open angle glaucoma, by binding to prostaglandin receptor, they increase uveicular outflow, reducing intraocular pressure. They are administered as ophthalmic solution once a day and are as effective as timolol, or better in reducing intraocular pressure. Bimatoprost increases eyelash distension length and darkness and is approved for the treatment of eyelash hypotrichosis. Ocular reaction include blurred vision, iris color change, ocular irritation, and foreign body sensitization. Prostacyclin analogs. Epoprostinol. The pharmaceutical form of naturally occurring prostacyclin and the synthetic analog of prostacyclin, iloprost, and treprostinil. are potent pulmonary vasodilator that are used for the treatment of pulmonary arterial hypertension. These are used for the treatment of pulmonary arterial hypertension. Epoprostenol, iloprost, and treprostinil are potent pulmonary vasodilators. These are potent pulmonary vasodilators, and these are used in the treatment of pulmonary arterial hypertension. Dizziness, headache, flushing, and fainting are the most common adverse effects. Bronchospasm and cough can also occur after inhalation of iloprost. Female reproductive organs. Uterine muscle is contracted by prostaglandin F2 alpha, thromboxane E2, and low concentration of prostaglandin E2 and prostaglandin I2, and high concentration of prostaglandin E2 cause relaxation. So prostaglandin E2 and I2, these are not given to pregnant women. They cause abortion. Male reproductive organs. Smooth muscle relaxing prostaglandin such as prostaglandin E1 enhance penile erection by relaxing the smooth muscle of the corpora cavernosa. Okay. So prostaglandin E1 is given in male males for erectile dysfunction. Summary of physiologic action of the eicosanoids. Eicosanoids are nothing but prostaglandin. Eicosanoids means it refers to 20 carbon atoms. 20 carbon atom. These are sometimes prostaglandins are called as eicosanoids. Summary of physiologic actions of eicosanoids are prostaglandin. Prostaglandin E1. Prostaglandin E1 cause bronchial vasodilatation, and it is an inhibitor of lipolysis and inhibit the platelet aggregation and contraction of GI smooth muscle. Prostaglandin E2. Prostaglandin E2 stimulate hyperalgic response, sensitized to pain. It stimulates the hyperalgic response, prostaglandin E2, and renal and bronchial vasodilatation. It causes vasodilatation of renal bronchial vasodilatation. Inhibitor of platelet aggregation. It inhibits the platelet aggregation and stimulate uterine smooth muscle relaxation. Cytoprotection, and it protects the GI epithelial cells from acid degradation and reduces gastric acid secretion. Elevate thermoregulatory set point in anterior hypothalamus. Prostaglandin E2 elevates thermoregulatory set point in anterior hypothalamus. Promotes inflammation. Prostaglandin F2 stimulate breakdown on corpus luteum. It causes leukolysis in animal. Stimulate uterine smooth muscle contraction. It stimulates the uterine smooth muscle contraction, and it is a bronchial constrictor. Prostaglandin I2 potent inhibitor of platelet aggregation, potent transient cardiovascular vasodilator. Potent and transient cardiovascular vasodilator, bronchial dilator, and it is a uterine relaxant, and it sensitize or amplify nerve pain response. Thromboxane A2. It is a potent inducer of platelet aggregation, potent vasoconstrictor of bronchiole and renal. It is a potent vasoconstrictor of bronchioles and renal. Decrease cyclic AMP level in platelets, and it stimulates the release of adenosine diphosphate and 5-hydroxytryptamine from the platelets. It stimulates the release of adenosine diphosphate and 5-hydroxytryptamine from platelets. Leukotriene C. It is a slow reacting substance of anaphylaxis. Leukotriene C is a slow reacting substance of anaphylaxis, and it is a potent and prolonged concentration of ileal smooth muscle in animal. Contraction of lung parenchymal strips, bronchoconstriction in human, increased vascular permeability in skin. So prostaglandins uses and effects of prostaglandin. On GIT, prostaglandin on GIT promote healing of peptic ulcer and increase peristaltic movement purging effect in diarrhea. On GIT, prostaglandin promote healing of peptic ulcer and increase peristaltic movement during purging effect. On platelet, to prevent platelet aggregation, prostaglandin prevent aggregation of platelet. And on the hypothalamus, it causes pyrexia. It will increase the temperature. In erectile dysfunction also will give prostaglandin. On uterus, it causes abortion in pregnant women. Cervical priming, induction of labor, and postpartum hemorrhages. Prostaglandins are used in condition in abortion, for cervical priming, for induction of labor, and postpartum hemorrhage. Prostaglandins are used. In glaucoma, prostaglandins are used. And in pulmonary hypertension, prostaglandins are used. To maintain the patency of ductus arteriosus in inuit with congenital disease, and it prostaglandin decrease peripheral pulmonary and coronary resistance, prostaglandin I2. And this prostaglandin sensitization of peripheral nerve pain. Prostaglandin, they sensitize the nerve to pain. So thank you one and all.